Hi, everyone. My name is Philip Vanderclay. I'm the Director of Policy and Government Relations for the National Diaper Bank Network. And I'm very excited today to be talking to Vic from the Utah Diaper Bank. And we're going to be discussing specifically Lobby Day and Vic's experience attending Lobby Day and advocating for policies to address diaper need and raising awareness about diaper need in Congress in Washington, D.C. So Vic, thanks so much for taking some time to chat with us today.
Well, thanks for inviting me. I enjoyed it last year, and so I'd like to share my experiences. Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely. No, we're really excited to hear about that. So Vic, why don't you tell us a little bit? We've got Lobby Day coming up. For anyone who doesn't know, it's March 31st and April 1st are the 2 days, and April 1st is going to be the big day when we're on the Hill talking to members of Congress. So Vic, why don't you just tell me a little bit about your experience and what kind of motivated you to attend Lobby Day?
Well, what surprised me a little bit was how excited I got about it. When I was a kid, I actually went to Congress and I rode the rail between the building and their offices and such. But I hadn't visited Congress since I was a child, about 11 or 12. And I ended up getting very excited and actually feeling very good after I came back from it about everything that happened while I was there. National Diaper Bank supported me very good, gave me great briefings and some good training. So I felt prepared.
Awesome, great. Tell us a little bit more about those trainings. I'm glad that you felt prepared and they were ready to go. How was that? What kind of stuff did we put you through to get you ready for Lobby Day?
So I'm laughing because there was a little bit of role playing, which is always a part of some of them, and I don't like to do the role playing, but it actually is a very good way to begin and to get trained for it. They covered all of the bills that were currently active. They talked about a package, and they actually gave us a package to give to our senators and representatives. They gave examples, just like I'm talking about my experiences last year. There were a few people that had been there previous years, and they shared what it was like for them, what questions they were asked, how they engaged, what it was like, and actually just kind of calmed us all down. At least for me, I was a
Uh-huh.
little nervous about the whole thing. I'd never sat and done anything like this, so it
Yeah.
was a totally new experience for me.
Oh, awesome. That's great. And so, the big day, you had, I believe, several meetings on the Hill with the congressional offices. How did those go?
They went really well. I actually, so Utah has two senators, and we have just like everybody else, but we also only have four representatives. So we've only got four congressional districts. So the National Diaper Bank had done pre-work for me and set up appointments with five of the six representatives and senators, so that I already had scheduled appointments with some of their staffers. In each case, they scheduled a half-hour appointment. And the sixth representative who I didn't have an appointment with, I actually ended up doing a cold call with him. That's how confident I felt after doing it a few times with some of the other representatives. So I cold
Awesome.
called on his office, and I was able to talk to three of his staffers for about 15 minutes, and also leave a
Great.
package with them.
Perfect. That's awesome. I'm glad you had so much confidence to do that. That's really great. So how did those meetings go? Were the staff aware of diaper need or the work of diaper banks, or what was kind of like the conversation with them?
So in my case, it was somewhat surprising is that none of the staffers that I met with were aware of the Utah Diaper Bank or diaper banks at all.
Mm,
So I really felt that I was raising awareness with all of them. It was a
yeah.
little surprising because one of the staffers, I know his boss knows all about diaper
Mm,
banks because he's the
uh-huh.
former mayor of Salt Lake County, and he had actually issued proclamations declaring, Diaper Need Awareness Week in Salt Lake County for me a few years in the past.
Yeah.
He'd also met with me a few times about diaper needs, so he knew about it, but his staffer didn't.
Right. So
Uh,
it was
the
good
great
to.
the great thing is I was able to now raise awareness. They were very surprised, and I got the impression that they were very impressed about it.
Great.
The Utah Diaper Banks all volunteer, so that
Hmm.
actually intrigued them a bit.
Hmm.
One, so the meetings went pretty well. I was very surprised, and I really walked away feeling that we made a difference.
Good, good. Yeah, that's so awesome that you were able to raise that much awareness and really educate the staff about it. 'Cause just like you said, sometimes, maybe the congressman or the senator knows about diaper need and the work that you're doing, or maybe the local staff in the district know, but in DC, they might not know. And so it's really awesome that you
Yep.
can make sure you talk to everybody and make sure they all know.
Yep.
Um,
It was really good.
yeah, that's great. So, Vic, I believe that so last year was your first time, and you received a grant from the National Diaper Bank Network to come out and do advocacy. And if there are
It,
those of you who are watching who are interested in that, I would definitely encourage you to reach out to program staff and ask them about it, and they can tell you more about grants for advocacy. But Vic, you're already scheduled and registered to come back out for 2020. So, tell us a bit
I
about
hope
how.
that show. I hope that indicates how much you impressed me doing it, and how much I think it was worthwhile for me and for the diaper bank. I couldn't. We're a very low budget diaper bank. Most of you guys know us, and
Mhm.
we're relatively effective, but we're all volunteers, so we're really tight on our budgets. And I would not have recommended or spent the money to go to the advocacy day, but. Like you said, you guys sent me a grant. I went, and I was so impressed that this year I'm actually paying it out of my own pocket to
Wow.
go and participate and be part of that this
Yeah.
year. So, I obviously, if I'm going to put that money out for myself, I feel like it's important enough to do.
Yeah.
So I thank you for opening my eyes to the need for this.
Oh, that's really amazing. We definitely appreciate your passion. Are so excited that you're coming back out for Lobby Day again. It really, like you said, really makes a difference. Raising that awareness with
Yeah.
legislators and their staff who just don't know, and that's so critical for what we want to achieve policy wise, and really making a difference in diaper needs. So awesome. Well, this has been great. Thanks so much, Vic. Any final parting words for everyone?
No, I would recommend, if you can go to go to it. It is a great experience, even if you just go one time to actually feel what it's like. And this past year, I haven't been able to get with the state representatives, but I fully intend to do a
Great.
similar thing with our state representatives because of what I learned there. It's just a matter of me. Again, we're small and only have a few volunteers. So when I get time, I'm going to start advocating at the state level too.
That's
So thanks
awesome.
again for all your help.
That's great. Thanks so much, Vic. You're doing an awesome job, and really excited to seeing you in DC soon.
All
For
right.
everyone else,
See you in March.
that's right. We hope to see you there as well. Make sure you check out website or member portal for more information about Lobby Day, so that you can get registered. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me directly. I'm happy to talk with you about it. Logistics, riding on the metro in DC. Whatever your questions are, we're happy to talk you through it. And as you heard directly from Vic, it's a great experience. So we hope to see you there. All right. Thanks so much, Vic. Take care.
Thanks. Good. See you, Dave. Philip. Bye bye.
Bye bye.